So, showing me shaking my head and my negative attitude feel after that Buffalo game where they don't. All I can tell you is Dolphins number one, baby!
Thanks up, baby.
Dolphins
Thanks
number
up.
one!
I swear, if a certain quarterback is mentioned in the comments, got my beers ready. I'm gonna crack it open.
Or is it the Serbian kid?
Serbian kid,
This looks done. Oh my god, it looks fantastic.
I hate you so much. Woo! I'm the man. I said it, and it's reality. All right.
Congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, by the way, that intro video was hype.
Oh yeah, I like that.
My
I like
God.
that. I like that one.
I
like
love
that
it. I love that intro video, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the number one wrestling podcast in the world. I am talking about No Holds Barred. I, of course, am your gracious host, Alex Money Brown. Alfred, we got some new people on the show with us tonight.
Oh, yeah, we definitely have new faces.
We got Clutch Miami, and we got my boy Josh. Guys, welcome to the show. Thank you so much for joining us.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It's been,
Thank you all.
I love wrestling. I don't know if we never met, but I have watched your
No.
shows, and I made the intro show. The
Nice.
intro.
I love it. I love it.
I felt like we were watching Raw, and they were doing the intro, and you show all the superstars, whatever. I'm like,
Exactly.
hey, that's me.
You have to. You have to. And Clutch, I'm guessing you're a wrestling fan too?
Yeah, big time wrestling fan. I'm usually catch me on fast break, but I finally get to talk some wrestling, so I'm happy about that.
Awesome. Now I know Josh, when I said, hey, who wants to come on the show? Someone goes, Josh, this is your shining moment to finally be on a wrestling podcast. Have we fulfilled your dream?
I'm not going to shamelessly plug my independent podcast that I do, but it does focus more on AEW, and I know you guys focus more on the WWE. But yes, I love it. I know I don't get a chance to talk WWE because my co-host doesn't like the WWE, but I still tune in once in a while, so I'm super stoked about this.
We try to throw in AEW every now and then, but our show is just like, oh, by the way, Ryan Taylor is our number one fan. So shout out to Ryan Taylor.
Yeah, he's one of my coworkers. He actually wanted. So shout out to him. He actually won a $25 gift card of the Jeopardy game I did it with the.
Oh, look at that! Look at that!
Hey,
shout out to Ryan.
Chris Jericho is my favorite wrestler of all time. So I don't know if you're speaking about me, but he's my favorite wrestler of all time. So I really
The good Ryan.
that.
The good Ryan.
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. The other Ryan will come on next week. You know, he's just busy tonight. He can't come on tonight. All right. So, do you guys watch Monday Night Raw? Are y'all like? Because I know Josh, you're saying you watch AEW more, but did you watch this past Monday night with the Raw 30?
So when Vince came back, I banned all WWE for my life. I announced it on Twitter. I said I'm not doing it. I said I'm not doing it. I went a week. I would tune in. Every once in a while I would tune into Raw 30. I saw a couple segments. It was pretty good for what I saw.
Yeah.
But it wasn't good enough for me to stay around. But gosh, the show, from what I saw, the first hour was amazing.
So the first, I don't know if y'all saw the first 5 minutes, but the mic wasn't working for Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, Hulk Hogan. I was I'm glad that happened. I'm glad. I tweeted it when it happened. I was like, Raw is off to a good start already.
Of course you did. And Clutch, do you watch Raw?
I watch all WWE.
All WWE?
Yeah.
All right.
So I try to watch as much as I can.
So what was your favorite moment from Raw 30?
The American Badass.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Number one right
like
there.
Him already.
That little
I like him already.
with Bray Wyatt. Perfect.
Absolutely. Oh, our first mention of Bray Wyatt. Alfred, you know what that means?
Oh Lord, no.
Okay.
Oh,
so if you watch the show, like y'all said, this is my Wyatt hat. It's trending. All right. This is Ryan Taylor's favorite hat. Ryan Rousset, our other co-host, hates it when I put it on. So I'm keeping this on right now.
Oh Lord, no.
So hold on. You like the Undertaker badass gimmick more than Sami Zayn trial. That was phenomenal television. Like that could have won an Emmy.
Yeah, that was a great
That
one.
was
It was good. It was good.
Taker come back as the American Badass was a dang good moment. That's my favorite Taker. Even though Dead Man is the legendary part, I liked it. Undertaker's run from 2001 to 2002 when he was Big Evil. Mm-hmm. That was like my favorite Taker gimmick. And it was funny because people was like talking about he shouldn't have came back as it or thing. It wasn't a good gimmick. I'm like, I call BS because that was his American Badass gimmick was pretty good.
And I kind of already knew that because I saw the spoilers and of course I read them that he was going to come back as the American Badass, not as the Dead Man, which I loved. But I don't know. Like I would say that my favorite with the whole trial. Mm-hmm. I think that set up the perfect, like, all right, we know, because the storyline everyone knows is that Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens are probably going to tag it at WrestleMania. And Clutch, I'm going to go to you first and get your opinion on this, because we've talked about this for weeks, and then I'll go to Josh. But do you like the hype that Sami Zayn is getting? Because I think he's getting a major, major push right now.
Yeah, I think he deserves all that hype because he's been working his butt off ever since he got put with the Bloodline.
Yeah.
I think it was supposed to, I think Roman said it. It was supposed to be a thing that would last a couple weeks, do ha-ha, we have Sami Zayn, we kick him out, move on to the next story or whatever. And here we are, I don't know how many months later, and it's the best story. I'm not going to say match quality or anything like that. It's the best story in all of wrestling. The Bloodline story. So I think he deserves everything he's going to get. I really want to see him and Roman in Montreal at Elimination Chamber.
Okay.
I think that would be a great match in front of Sammy's hometown.
Yeah.
And Sammy just to get pushed as much as he can and see how much the crowd gets behind him, kind of like they did with Daniel Bryan back in the day.
Yep, exactly. And Josh, what is your take on the Bloodline story overall? I mean, this faction, and we did a whole show about factions, but this faction is probably the greatest faction ever that I've seen.
It's a strong faction. I wouldn't say the best faction ever, but I would say it's very strong.
Besides the NWO. The NWO is number one. Sorry.
And DX is 2.
And I would put Evolution up there as well.
Wow.
Because and here's the thing, and talk about that real quick. Before, when Vince was in charge, and I don't want to make this a Vince bashing, but when the Usos would wrestle non-title matches, they would lose. When they would wrestle one-on-one, they would lose. That makes your stable kind of weak. Whereas Evolution, you had Orton, Ric Flair, Triple H, but they were always winning. There was always on top. There was never like, oh, who's the weak guy? Who's the goon?
Yeah.
I feel like early on they were goons. Now they're strong as heck. And now they're not losing matches, especially with Solo in there. The Enforcer makes it even more stronger. I love the Bloodline. I'm not saying that they're not top 10 because they are.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't put them as the greatest only because early on they were losers and only Roman was winning. Like I don't like it when stables have the goons that take the losses. I want the whole plate. I want everyone to be strong.
And haven't y'all noticed that Roman has never been pinned in years? It's always someone else.
That's not a coincidence.
Alfred, I mean, you and I are both. I mean, I would say we're Roman fans, but are you getting tired of Roman not being basically like being the scapegoat for everything right now?
Yeah, I am. I'm tired of it. Like you said, it's been a few. It seems like it's been forever since he has been pinned and everything. But at the same time, by doing what they're doing with Roman right now, it kind of build up to who the actual person that's going to actually pin Roman. It's going to be a big deal. So on WWE's part, they're actually doing their job. But from a fan standpoint, it's like, with the money, exactly.
Moneymaker.
Yeah, it's the moneymaker. But from a fan standpoint, it's like our attention span is like, when is this guy going to finally lose and get pinned? It's like we're waiting on it to happen eventually. Everything. So
I have a follow-up question, if I may.
Go ahead. Absolutely.
Do you think it's because you're so conditioned to the WWE hot-shotting titles and no one has it? Like, whereas I watch AEW, Kenny Omega's champion for a year. I believe MJF will be champion for a year and a half. I'm okay with it because it makes them look strong. It really does. And these feuds actually last longer than a month because they don't have premium live events every single month.
Yeah.
I don't want to get to my spoilers. I don't know if we're doing Rumble predictions or whatever.
We
but
are.
Yeah,
Okay.
we are.
And I won't spoil that till later, but I'm okay with Roman losing before Mania. And if he doesn't lose before Mania, I'm okay with him winning at Mania. I'm okay with it because I think it's a cool story.
Yeah, I mean, I'm on the same page. I like how AEW and we talked about this before, is that I love how AEW changes titles a lot. I love it. AEW to me is a superior show to WWE, in my opinion. Even though we talk a lot of WWE, AEW to me is the superior show. Their storylines are better. Their rivalries are better. The wrestling is better in my point. And the guys on the mic are better. It's entertaining to see because AEW attracts people that are our age, the young adults, whereas WWE targets more the kids area. So, no, I'm with you there.
I think more so with Roman's run, it's like it's rare, like recently in the era, like of course back in the golden era, back in the days, we have guys like when Hogan was holding the title for a long time, like Savage and things like that. Now it's like fast forward to what we seeing currently, it's like kind of rare that we seeing a champion like hold the title that long. Like even with Cena, when he was champion, he wasn't holding the dang title for like over 2 years. Like he had his losses here and there and things like that, even though he was John Cena. It's just more so with Roman. It's like WWE's pushing him to be the face of the company, which deservedly so he is right now. But it's like we're not used to having this long title run because, like I said, prior to Roman having a long title run, I can't even recall the longest champion. If you ask me that right now, who had the title the longest before Roman and AEW, it's so bad, it's so funny. But yeah, it's just something new. That's why I'm saying whoever's the person that's actually about to pin Roman and win the title, if it's one or both titles, it's going to be a huge deal.
Yeah.
I could throw a hot take in real fast.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, for me, it's a hot take to this, considering what we're talking about and what I think you guys believe. But I can't get enough of Roman.
Okay.
I think he's fantastic. I think WWE is trying to have this generation's Bruno Sammartino, this generation's Hulk Hogan, this generation's Pedro Morales.
Yeah.
So I see what they're trying to do, and I like it, and I think the whole storyline, Sami Zayn's bloodline thing, kind of like helped it stay entertaining and not be such a boring, repetitive thing. I think he's had plenty of, really good defenses. I think surprisingly, the Logan Paul match was really good.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
Oh yeah. It definitely was a great match.
I really can't get enough of Roman in that sense, and yeah, I think he deserves a lot of love, and I think he's going to go down as one of the greatest champions ever.
Yeah, absolutely. I 100% agree.
And the thing with Roman's run is they are adding so many different ripples into it, right? And he's pretty much a babyface now. Everyone does acknowledge me. Everyone the Bloodline are baby faces, but they're not. They're supposed to be heels, but everyone cheers for him. Everyone loves him. So it's good to see their evolution of how he started when he came back in that triple threat match, which was ridiculous.
Yeah.
You can't just sign a contract when the match already starts, but that's how he won his title.
Right.
Ridiculous.
Right.
That Roman Reigns up until now, just go back and watch something 2 years from now. He's totally different. It's crazy.
It is. It's crazy because I watched past Roman. I'm just like, this is a completely different guy than what I've seen. And I'm all here for it. I freaking love it. I really freaking love it. Did y'all catch the fight at the Performance Center?
Okay.
I don't know if that was fake or not. All right. It looked real to me.
I heard multiple things. I heard it was supposed to be it wasn't supposed to be planned, and I heard another rumor it was supposed to be planned for some I forgot what the station is, but for something it was going to be planned so they can record it for some show or something. I forgot, but
because we all knew that Breakker and Wallen have a rivalry right now. And Clutch, did you see the video?
Yeah, I saw the video. I think it was 100% fake, but they did a really good job at making it seem realistic because that takedown was a real fight takedown. And I think he threw a legit punch there that I don't know if it connected or not.
It looked like it did. I don't know. You couldn't tell because they all were crowding around, but it looked like it did. I don't know. But it was trending all over Twitter, and like I got like 18,000 notifications saying fight breaks out of Performance Center.
I did too.
Yeah.
So
they accomplished what they wanted, basically.
Yeah.
Out of
Yes.
Yeah.
Who was filming? Was that an actual real like documentary camera, or was that a?
It was
It was
some
a documentary camera.
yeah. I don't know if it was, but I know
It was
some person who's some girl who's at the Performance Center right now had it on, and then they were saying this. They had it on her, like her talking to herself, and then it was, oh my god, what's going on? And it seemed like the camera changed views almost.
She'd be fired. We'd already know about it if it was real. Because remember when Keith Lee's win got spoiled and they fired those tag teams? Who I forgot.
If I can add this into it, because I saw NXT yesterday.
Yeah.
They showed it on NXT, and Grayson Waller walked in with his own cell phone, and he gave it to somebody to record off his cell phone.
Okay. Okay, look at that. Mystery solved. Wow. All right then.
When's the last time though an angle got you though? I can tell you what my brother's on and off wrestling fan, huge Pat McAfee fan. When Adam Cole showed up and they did the whole thing, my brother was convinced. He's like, Adam Cole's this, Adam Cole's that. I'm like, bro, it's a work. He's like, no, dude, that's real. I'm like, they're gonna wrestle.
Yeah, they're gonna fight. Yeah. No, we all knew it. We all know it.
Yeah. All
right. Let's get to some pay-per-view talk, because that's why we're here. The first match that I want to break down is L.A. Knight versus Bray Wyatt in the Mountain Dew Pitch Black match, whatever the hell that is. Now, Josh, I'm going to go to you first. I want you to talk about the match and then give us your prediction.
Okay, so I'm trying not to ruffle feathers because I'm new here and I'm a guest, but I am not a Bray Wyatt fan whatsoever. Can't stand him at all. I really don't. And and you put him into an advertised match, pitch black, Mountain Dew. It's kind of cheesy. I'm a huge LA Knight guy. LA Knight. I'm sure you guys love LA Knight.
Yes.
I think this is going to be, obviously, it's his first match back, Bray Wyatt. He cannot lose.
Yeah.
Obviously. But I'm so curious what this means. What is it? What's pitch black? They haven't explained anything on television. That's what I'm more intrigued by. Not the wrestling match, not what's going to happen. What is a pitch black match?
Yeah. Now, Clutch, Alfred and I have talked about this in the past with Ryan. I don't know about y'all, but we're all sick of the Uncle Howdy shit right now. Do you finally think that this is where Uncle Howdy, we find out who it is? Hashtag Bo Dallas.
Oh man, I think I'm completely opposite of what you guys think. Jesus.
Really?
I like Bray Wyatt a lot.
I'm a huge Bray Wyatt fan. I'm just saying.
This might surprise you then. I like the Uncle Howdy stuff.
You're not sick of them just keeping it from who it is?
No, because I think as wrestling fans in general, people have become so accustomed to instant gratification that they don't like the long-term stuff. Mm-hmm. And they get tired and they're like, oh, this is never going to get revealed or whatever. But I like when stories they inch along and it's not, oh, next week we'll find out who Uncle Howdy is, bam, and it's over.
Right.
That's my personal thing. I think we'll find out who Uncle Howdy is on Saturday. I do think we will find out.
Yep.
And I think we will find out that it's Bray Wyatt's brother.
Yeah. Yep. And Alfred, come on now.
I was going to say, so what we do know about this pitch black match is it's going to be anything goes. So it's basically a
street fight.
Okay, yeah, street fight is just going to be dark. I'm assuming that's what it's going to be, street fight in the dark. So you were saying earlier, Bray Wyatt, he can't lose on his return match back. Mm-hmm. So I know that's not going to happen. So Bray Wyatt definitely is going to win the match. And then, and also I'm agreeing with the other Godfather person. Since I've seen him on the screen, on his first day, I think Uncle Howdy is going to definitely make a debut, and we're finally going to figure out who he is. We actually have two chances to see that. One, if he doesn't interfere in this match,
he's going to interfere in the next match that we're talking about.
Yeah, the next match we're about to talk about. So I see those two things happening. But like I said, I think Bray Wyatt is gonna come out on top on this match.
All right. So we're all saying Bray Wyatt is winning this match.
I have one thing that could happen outside the box thinking.
Okay.
There's been rumors that Uncle Howdy's going to wrestle Bray at WrestleMania. Those rumors have been out there, and we've already seen Uncle Howdy give him the Sister Abigail.
Yeah.
He could come out, cost him the match, whatever. LA Knight wins. LA Knight moves on to something else, and because he needs that big push, he needs that big win. I mean, this is his first big feud.
Yeah.
And then Bray Wyatt sets up Wyatt and Uncle Howdy, their feud. Is it a feud? Who knows? I have no idea. That's the beautiful thing.
That's
that
interesting.
Clutch was saying is that nobody knows what's going on, and I kind of like that too. So this could set up a Bray versus Uncle Howdy at Mania, and give LA Knight that big win that he kind of needs because he's a young talent, not young, but he's a talent that's new to the WWE audience that needs a big win.
I never thought of that.
Actually, I thought honestly, like if you asked me 5 days ago, I thought LA Knight was going to win the match because of the same reasons that. I'm sorry, I forgot your name. I'm dumb.
It's okay. Just call me Chris Jericho. No, I'm Josh.
For the same that Chris Jericho told me, Josh. That I thought Uncle Howdy would cost him the match, and eventually, because I believe what he also said about WrestleMania, I think it's going to be Bray Wyatt versus Uncle Howdy. I thought that up until the point where I think we might see the Fiend on Saturday.
Oh.
And if we see the Fiend's not going to lose.
Okay.
I mean,
that's a good interesting perspective right there.
In the promo, Bray Wyatt said something about be careful of what comes through that door. He's teasing that something different is going to come through that door.
Okay. Wow. I said this show was going to be amazing. I was so excited for this show. I'm all here for it. Absolutely.
Oh yeah. That's an interesting perspective right there.
All right. Next match we got Alexa Bliss versus, and I'm gonna let Alfred go first because this is his girl right here, Bianca Belair.
Oh man, that's an easy prediction to make. I think Bianca is definitely gonna retain the title, but I don't think the war is over between the two. I think they're gonna still feud, probably lead up to the Elimination Chamber or something. And if I had to make a prediction, that would be like who I'll say on that one. Just keep it short and sweet.
Do y'all like Alexa Bliss, old Alexa Bliss, Bray Wyatt Alexa Bliss, or this half and half right now? That I don't know what's gonna happen with her story.
Give me the goddess. Give me the goddess. I do not like this Bray Wyatt version of her. I think Liv Morgan would be better in that role. But that's it. Just the goddess. The pretty bitch face. Sorry for the language. But seriously, give me that's what she fits in best in my opinion.
Okay.
See, I kind of disagree with that one.
We got some disagreement. Let's go. Shots fired.
I mean, we gotta have disagreement. We can't all have the same opinion. I like the current version, like the heel version. I think the little goddess fairy one when she initially came up, I didn't really take her too seriously when she was that gimmick. Because like I said, she's not even the biggest women's wrestler. She's like real tiny and everything. It's like really can't take her serious. But this current crazy version of her, it's like, oh wow, like she actually plays this part real well. And it's that's like my favorite version of Alexa Bliss, like this crazy version that was teaming with Bray Wyatt, and her current one right now. I think that fits her better than what she portrayed as it before that.
I honestly thought that Nikki Cross was getting involved with the Wyatt family somehow because of her like seeing, or unless they're trying to change her character for a third time. I don't know. I think Nikki Cross is somehow involved with this. But Clutch, what is your opinion on the Alexa Bliss versus Bianca Belair?
I think in the match in general, I think Bianca's gonna win. I think she needs to have the title going into WrestleMania.
Okay.
To have whichever match is gonna be, whether it's Charlotte or whether it's Rhea Ripley, I think it's either gonna be one or the other.
Yeah.
As for Alexa, I like what they're doing now. It seems like they're doing a hybrid of the Goddess and Dark Alexa. Because I really didn't like full-on Playhouse Alexa because I think it was just a little bit too over the top for me.
Yeah.
But a hybrid, I think, is where it's at. I like her being dark, but at the same time being confident.
Mm-hmm.
And I like the direction it's going. Obviously, it just got started, so we don't know what the finished product is going to be. But But I
because
like the way
that also brings in a question about the whole Uncle Howdy situation. Because if they reveal who it is on Saturday, does that kill the whole like Uncle Howdy messing with Alexa Bliss, or does that enhance it? I don't know. What do y'all think?
I don't know. I don't know. It's so weird because it's different shows, SmackDown, Raw. You got Alexa doing this, Uncle Howdy show. I don't know how they're going to do this. I really don't know. And I'm kind of giving up on guessing at this point for her story. And I just want to enjoy it because we all know she's going to lose, like the voice of the Godfather, like Clutch said.
Yeah.
It's going to be Rhea versus Bianca. Let's just be real. But I do want to see where this is leading. Do I want to see magic? Do I want to see a doll chase down Shayna Baszler and bite her or whatever happening? Do I want to see that again? I don't. Do I want to see a doll sitting in the corner, like moving its head, winking at you, biting at your screen? I don't. That was one of the worst things that's ever happened on my television. Do I want to see Dark Alexa with no magic? Yeah, that'd be cool. But I wish they do. The only people that in wrestling that need magic are Chris Jericho because he's a fucking wizard, and Matt Hardy when he did that one match with his brother. That was it.
I agree.
That's enough magic for me. That's it. That's my only criticism on that.
I know. I'm all here for it. All here for it. Any other opinions on Alexa Bliss versus Bianca? No? We're good? All right. Let's talk about Roman Reigns versus God, I love this man, Kevin Owens.
Let's go. Sorry. I love Kevin Steen so much. Sorry.
I love Whitney Bishop. I love Kevin Owens. I love me some Kevin Owens.
She's one of Ryan's co-workers.
Ah, sweet. All right, Clutch, I'm gonna start with you because you're a big Roman guy. So Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens, undisputed title. We all think Roman's gonna win, but just go ahead, break it down for us.
Yeah. So I think getting the obvious out there quick is he's going to win, but I think Kevin Owens is so good that we're gonna have moments where we think that Roman's going to lose.
Yeah.
Because I think Kevin Owens is a very believable wrestler in terms of how he moves in the ring and finishes in matches and stuff like that. And I think Roman is really good at kicking out at 2.9.
Yep.
So I think it's a build for where I'm going to be sitting in front of my TV on Saturday thinking that Kevin Owens is the new WWE Universal Champion. I think the match is going to be decent, very, very, very decent because just both of these wrestlers being really good at what they do. And pretty sure when it's over, Roman's going to make Sammy like have a choice whether to be with the bloodline or help his boy. And that's where we see the Sammy story finally hit its peak.
Okay. So you're saying this weekend?
I mean, Roman did tell Sammy your final test is on Saturday.
Right.
So I think that's going to be the culmination of the story.
Because I personally think Sammy's going to appear on SmackDown on Friday. I think he's going to show up either in the crowds or he's going to show up somewhere and Roman's going to get super pissed. And I can definitely see that happening.
Something I've learned about this story is when you think it's going one direction, it goes to the other.
Exactly. And I love it.
Oscar-worthy stuff.
Now, Josh, do you think Roman wins cleanly, like fair, like, or he's going to have some help?
I think Roman wins. He's got to win clean, but there is going to be that decision where Sammy wants to go. I do think that if they use handcuffs, they need to use the plastic handcuffs this year instead of metal ones. I'm just saying, just in case. You never know.
You're right.
And I do think that at the end of the day, everyone's thinking Roman's going to turn on Sammy, kick him out. Yeah. What if Sammy goes, you know what? I saw all those clips. I saw all the beatings I've taken for you, and you've treated me like shit. You're still treating me like crap.
Yeah.
Screw you guys. I might, turn on you. What if that happens? Mm-hmm. No one's talking about that. I don't think it will happen. I think it'd be, what would you guys like? Sammy get beat down on Raw or SmackDown, and we all feel sorry for him, and we want this big comeback? Or do we want Sammy to stick up for himself and actually just turn his back on them? I'm just asking you because no one's talking about that.
Okay.
I think it's best if they actually beat up Sami Zayn, so it makes the crowd pull more for Sami Zayn to the crowd basically pulling more for Sami Zayn instead of him just turning his back, and it's like, oh, why are you turning your back on the bloodline? Him getting beat up makes the crowd like I said, like root for him more. He's already over now, but just imagine how big of a push, or not push, but how big of a rally the WWE Universe will be over Sami Zayn.
Well, you see, he's still going to get beat down because there's 4 of him, or 4, like there's all of them, and there's 1 of him.
Yeah.
So he may go. Roman may go, hey, take this chair and knock out, do whatever, kill Kevin, knock him out. He's handcuffed, beat him up, and then Sami like has a choice, and he goes, you know what? He pushes Roman or whoever, and then that's when the beat so he does stick up for himself, but then gets beat down. So he doesn't show himself as weak and still gets the sympathy from the crowd.
So you had mentioned something about Daniel Bryan earlier. Remember when Daniel Bryan had joined the Wyatt family, and then he was in the little white jumpsuit in the steel cage, and all of a sudden he just takes it off and does his little running knee kick to Bray. I mean, the crowd went ballistic when that happened. So that could see something like that happen. Just like Josh, like you were saying, is he gives the chair to Roman saying, all right, now beat him. He said he would rather die than beat me. Kill this man right now. And Sami's like, hell no. Throws the chair down. Or maybe he hits like Jay or Jimmy with the chair. And then there you go.
If he hits Jay, it's over because Jay's finally sticking up for him.
Exactly.
And then that right there would be mega, mega money because that would set up the tag team match. Because him turning on Roman or him saying no to Roman doesn't really affect the tag team titles. Think about it. But if he hits Jay, then they got beef again.
Yep.
That's smart. I didn't think about that. That's
Jay, I'm telling you, Jay is the key piece to all of this. And I love Jay. When solo Jay Uso, I was all here for that. I loved solo Jay Uso. Loved it. All right. So let's talk about the women's Royal Rumble match, who I think that's going to be the first match of the night. I'm just talking about. I think they're going to kick it off with the women's Royal Rumble match. These are the superstars that have been confirmed by WWE.
It's only 7 out of 30 already.
7 out of 30. So Liv Morgan, Candice LeRae, Rhea Ripley, Raquel Rodriguez, Shayna Baszler, Zelina Vega, and Emma. Okay. Who else do y'all think? We got 23 options to think about.
Yeah, obviously it's gonna be some NXT women. Most definitely. It's gonna be some legends. I don't see Bianca Belair and Charlotte not gonna be in the match. If it's Charlotte, I'm gonna be like, oh my god. If it's Charlotte into this match, I'm gonna be so mad. But definitely it's gonna be a lot of not returns, but a lot of former wrestlers and NXT people mostly to make up the main ones. Because
Clutch, who do you see coming back?
I think I would like to see something like they did. I think it was last year when Mickie James was still the Impact Women's Champion, and
I love that.
Somebody mentioned. I know it's probably a lot of hoops to jump through. Somebody mentioned Kairi Sane, and it would be fantastic. I just don't think it's realistic.
It's not.
But
not with her and Mercedes. Not with her and Mercedes doing business together. There's no way.
But the big. I mean, are we talking winners yet, or should I hold off on that?
We'll talk about winners at the end.
Okay, because I think the winner is going to be a return.
You do?
Yes.
Oh.
I'll leave that till when we come back around to that.
Okay. Josh, who do you think is coming back?
I'm gonna make a bold prediction.
Oh wait, Alfred's gonna. Alfred, go ahead.
Let's do it.
I'm making a bold prediction for a woman that's going to return. She's not going to win it though, but she's going to return.
Who's Naomi. That? That's who I was going to say.
Yeah, she's coming.
That's my bold prediction right there. She's going to be the biggest return out of everybody. All of them that come back.
Do y'all see Ronda Rousey in the Rumble or no?
I hope not.
No.
I hope she's gone forever.
Good. We're all on the same page. We don't want Ronda Rousey back in WWE.
Yeah, I seem like the ultimate optimist when I say,
that was an easy answer to answer.
Like stuff like that. But I'm good on Ronda.
So as far as for my legends come back or somebody, there's always going to be like maybe an Alicia Fox. She'll come out.
Yeah.
Somebody, useless. I really wanted to see the Bellas, but their last video promo via themselves that they posted on Twitter was not good for them. So pretty sure they won't get the phone call.
No.
But they were looking good, so that's a plus.
I'm like Lita, Trish Stratus, probably those ones.
Maybe people are complaining that they didn't get a lot. People are complaining that they didn't get a lot of airtime on Raw 30, but I was thinking they're not going to book them twice in the same month.
Okay.
Trish and all these Lita, like they. What would you rather do? Come to Raw 30 and play poker with JBL, or be in the Rumble? Right? These women are training for the Rumble. That's why they weren't on Raw 30.
Yeah.
So I can see all those women coming back. It's going to be great.
What about Chelsea? What about Chelsea Green?
Yes.
Yeah. She's pretty much there. I hope they use more NXT women because last year they didn't.
I think they will. I think,
That's true.
Vince is in charge now, so I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm pretty sure if Triple H was still the head of creative, which they say he is, but I call bullshit.
Wait, when was this announced? Or are you just saying because he came back?
Well, no. So that's the supposed rumor is that Vince is kind of trying to take over creative again.
Yeah. I heard that. So, he's passing notes to him and everything. But God, Raw 30 was too good for Vince. Vince would never be able to do that.
Yeah. You know what's funny about going to Raw, just a quick note on Raw 30? When someone was talking about, this guy is coming back, and everyone thought it was going to be Vince, the crowd started booing. And then it was, I don't know, I can't remember who it was, but I was laughing my ass off because they all thought Vince was going to come out for Raw 30. Thank God he didn't.
Yes.
But what were we talking about?
Women's Rumble.
Women, yeah.
Are we gonna make the predictions yet?
Yes. We're gonna make a prediction. I'm gonna go with.
I'll have the same one.
All right, let's go, Josh. Your prediction first. Who's gonna win the Women's Royal Rumble?
Rhea Ripley, and she challenges Bianca WrestleMania, and she wins. By the way.
Okay. Alfred.
I'm the same. I think Rhea Ripley is going to win. Out of all the choices they announced, it's clearly like Rhea Ripley got to be the favorite out of all the choices they announced, unless some shocker happens or something like that. But Rhea Ripley is going to win. And I think, like he said, facing Bianca Belair at WrestleMania, I think Bianca is probably going to retain.
All right, Clutch.
Santina Morella. I'm kidding. I want to be different and kind of ruin my whole hype thing that I was doing. I think I say Naomi's winning the Royal Rumble.
Okay.
I like that. Naomi versus Charlotte.
I
think she had a very good match against Charlotte on SmackDown, and I think they can do it on a big stage at WrestleMania.
So I'm not going Rhea Ripley either. I'm saying Raquel Rodriguez is winning the Royal Rumble.
Oh, okay.
I think she deserves a push. I think when she wins, I think she's going to end up, because I don't like face Charlotte. I like heel Charlotte more.
Oh, yeah.
I think she will face Charlotte at Mania for the title. And I think a Raquel versus Charlotte match will be outstanding.
I can't be mad at that one. I like that one. I like the Naomi one a little bit better because of that match. And that's why I said it right before you said it. Charlotte, that match was phenomenal on SmackDown, I believe. I would love a returning Naomi a bit.
And I think because of the walkout and everything, I think Naomi kind of becomes by default a bigger quote unquote star, and she will get a big reaction to her return. So if you're Triple H, just capitalize on it.
And on top of that, Triple H, I'm sure you guys have seen the subtle jabs at Vince. Every single show, there's a jab at Vince or a F you to Vince. And bringing back Naomi and letting her win the Rumble is the biggest F you to Vince.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's when you know 100% that Vince is not in charge, if that happens.
Absolutely. Okay. The moment we've all been waiting for. Let me explain to the fans what's about to happen right now. So we're going to go 1 through 30 on the men. We didn't do it for the women because we'd be here all night if we did both the men and women, okay? So we're going to go 1 through 30. We've got the 15 superstars already confirmed. I've already split them up amongst everyone. All right? So we're each going to say who's going to enter in it then, and then at the very end, We're each going to say who we think enters in at number 30 and who's going to win. Okay? So, Clutch, you've got the number 1 entrant into the Royal Rumble will be
Seth freaking Rollins.
Oh, there we go.
Give me number 2, please. Can I have number 2? Can I have number 2, please? I'm begging.
Okay, hold on. All right. You know what? I'll switch. Alfred and Josh, you're going to switch. So I'll get Josh number 2.
Okay.
All right.
There's only one answer here. It's got to be Cody. You cannot.
Cody Rhodes ending at number 2.
You cannot not have that entrance as his return. You cannot not. Him coming in at 16 with just the music, that's lame. He's got to be number 2 or 1. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
I was the opposite. I was thinking 30 before they announced the match.
I know. All right.
And plus, hold on. I know, but it also extends the rivalry.
It does. It definitely does.
Yeah, I think
because I think that those two end up when they split the titles. I think those two fight for a title at Mania. Cody and Seth are fighting for a title at Mania with Cody winning. Alfred, who you got at number 3?
Ooh, since Cody and Seth is in, I was gonna say this guy, but I'll probably switch it up. I'll put a heel in this for number 3. So I'll put Baron Corbin in.
Oh, okay. Yes, Baron Corbin.
Barry Corbin. So are we all burning our ones that you gave us first, and then we just start doing randoms?
I mean, you can do what you want. You can throw in a surprise one if you want. You know, we just got to make sure those 15 get in there.
Got it.
Because I got some of my surprises. I don't know about y'all. I got some of my surprises already written down. Yeah. So at number 4 for me, I'm saying it's going to be Santos Escobar, whatever his name is. Okay, we can throw him in there. All right, let him fight and get thrown out. I don't care.
Santos. So far we have Seth, Cody, Corbin, and Escobar.
Yep. Oh, yeah. All right, Clutch.
I will go with Kofi Kingston.
Ooh.
So that puts me on the spot. Oh man, this is tough because we have some big names in there. So I feel like you need some jobbers. We need some people to actually, just some guys that get beat up once in a while. The perfect jobber for this situation has to be. Actually, I'm using a wild card. You know what? I'm going off the script. I'm going with a comeback. I think we hear Bro, and I think we get a Scooter, and I think we get Riddle back in the Rumble. Matt Riddle returns at the Rumble. Let's do it. Number 6 early on. Woo. He's got the cardio for it. 6. They'll put him in there early.
Wow. Okay. All right, Alfred, who you got coming in number 7?
Number 7, since Riddle is coming out, I don't want to say thought. I'm gonna say, that's a good one. I know who I'm gonna use. Since we don't have any giants in the ring, I'm gonna say Omos.
Oh, okay. Omos is in the Rumble at number 7.
And then the commentary has to say, he's the odds-on favorite to win this match.
Yeah,
who's going to knock him out?
Yeah.
And then they're all going to jump on him, and he's going to go, ah!
That's when they all try to throw him out. All right, so I'm also going off my list for number 8. And I'm going with a return from someone who changed his name, Matt Cardona, a.k.a. Zack Ryder, is back in WWE.
Okay.
What was that? What's that for?
It's a little too early for Cardona, but I'm okay with it. I like her. You know what? If Chelsea's gonna make her return, I like Zack Ryder. Woo woo woo. Right? Does he come out as Cardona or woo woo woo?
By the way,
I think if he comes out, I think he has to come out as Matt Cardona. I don't think he can come out as Zack Ryder.
He got to do Ryder. He has to.
I still want a rendition
of
the
radio
song with radio.
Yeah, he has to, so I can mark out like crazy in San Antonio.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Okay, so Zack Ryder is coming back. All right.
Okay.
All right. Clutch.
So we've got Zack Ryder. So then I would go with Karrion Kross.
Ooh.
I like that.
Cross.
And I don't know if this person's declared or not. If I step on somebody, I'm sorry. I don't know the whole list. But we need a jobber. We need a debut. We need a new guy. I'm going Cameron Grimes to the moon.
Oh, okay. Okay. I was wondering if some of the NXT guys were going to come out. So let me tell y'all who's already confirmed for the match.
Thank you.
It's Kofi Kingston, Santos Escobar, Ricochet, Austin Theory, Seth Rollins, Bobby Lashley, Baron Corbin, Rey Mysterio, Gunther, Cody Rhodes, Omos, Drew McIntyre, Sheamus, Braun Strowman, and Karrion Kross.
Okay.
Got it.
15 guys. Yep, 15 guys have been confirmed.
All right. So who's next on that?
We got Cameron. So Alfred, you're up.
Okay.
At number 11.
I could be wrong, but isn't Rey Mysterio feuding with Karrion Kross?
Yes.
So Rey Mysterio is going to be my next pick.
Even though he's on my list, but I'm going to give him to you. It's okay.
It's perfect. Karrion Kross is out, then Rey Mysterio comes in, and then they do their little fighting things in the ring because WWE is typical of doing that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going Rey Mysterio?
Oh, yeah.
I'm going Dominic Mysterio's entering the Rumble match.
Ooh, okay.
At number 12, Dominic Mysterio is going to enter.
I love I hated Dominic Mysterio, but this Prison Dom is awesome.
What?
Prison Dom rules.
Oh my God.
Hey, I gotta agree. He does rule.
He's literally like just pure comic entertainment. Oh God, I wonder if one of us is going to say Edge is going to come back. I don't know.
Thanks, Ryan.
All right, so we got Dominic Mysterio entering at number 12. All right, number 13, Clutch.
I got just a name out of kind of left field because we just haven't heard from him much. Coming back from Japan, Shinsuke Nakamura.
Ooh.
I'm down with that. That's pretty cool. I love Nakamura. I think they've dropped the ball on him, man. Really do.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going with another. And you know what? Another jobber. I like to fill the ring with jobbers because there's so many superstars, and they always put those jobbers in there. And this guy does not deserve to be a jobber. I want more Chad Gable in my life.
Chad Gable. Okay.
He enters the Rumble. He's a worker. Give him at 14. Shush.
Oh. Thank you.
All right.
Second most punchable face in WWE.
Who's number one?
Seth Rollins for Ryan Taylor. Ryan Taylor hates Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins rules. All right. Come on, man.
All right. Alfred, who you got coming in at number 15?
All right. Let's see. It's time. At this point, Omos is still in the ring, so it only makes sense for Braun Strowman to come out.
Oh, okay.
And finish what they started. So Strowman for me.
Okay. All right. So since let me see who I have left on my list.
I have
two
left
left
on my list.
Ooh, wait a minute.
I'm saving some of my
list out early.
All right. So I think coming out next at number 16, I think it's gonna be Shelton Benjamin is gonna come out.
Shelton Benjamin. And we need those fillers. I like Shelton.
Exactly. It's another guy. All right. Clutch, number 17, entering the match.
We talked about an NXT guy earlier. You get an NXT guy now, and I think he's going to show out. Carmelo Hayes.
Ooh, stole my pick. That's literally who I was going next. Now I got to recap.
And I think he is going to show out if he's in the Rumble.
Yes,
they're going to learn. The national audience is going to learn about Carmelo Hayes.
It's going to be what Keith Lee did with Brock. Most likely with someone big like that.
Imagine somebody like Seth Rollins.
Yes. Gosh, I'm so down. I'm so ready for Hayes to get called up. All right, I'm going to go with another guy who I have high hopes for. They need to change his name. I'm going to go with Riddick Moss, Madcap Moss.
Okay.
Number 18.
Okay.
Why didn't they change his name yet? Back to what it was.
I don't know.
What is a madcap? I'm so confused what this means.
If he's finished that PC fight work, is Braun Breaker? Hold on, stop ruining my spoilers, Ryan Taylor.
Is it my go?
Yep. Are you gonna say Braun Breaker?
Nah, I wasn't gonna say Braun.
Okay, good.
I'm actually another guy that was on my list assigned to me, so I'm gonna say Ricochet.
Okay.
Rick O'Shea.
All right. Well, I am not saying Braun Breaker. I am saying my superstar that I think is going to take over 2023, other than Cody Rhodes, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
Alrighty.
Drew at 19?
At 20.
20.
Yeah,
Oh, I must have missed one. Oh, the one right before that. Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, Ricochet.
Rick O'Shea.
All right. Clutch.
We'll go with somebody to face off with McIntyre immediately. Solo Sikoa.
Solo. So I feel like they need to start. There's only what?
There's 9 left.
Yeah, 9 left. Well, no, 8 left.
I
Right?
got one
8
person on
left,
my
yeah.
list that's still assigned to me.
And I feel like we're missing this one only because I feel like every Rumble has a strong stable in there just to beat people up. I got to get Ludwig. What is that guy? Kaiser? That guy in there. We gotta
Really?
get
From
Imperium going in there.
Imperium?
Yeah, we got
Okay.
to.
Ludwig. Yeah.
Okay. All right, Alfred, who you got?
Going Bobby Lashley.
Ooh.
That's the last person that's assigned to me.
Bobby Lashley.
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right, it's my turn now.
Mm-hmm.
I am gonna say Sheamus is now in the match.
Ooh. Okay.
And that's the last one on my list. And I know who I'm saving for my last pick.
I know I got next.
Unless
number
we are on
one?
number 25.
Okay.
Entering the Royal Rumble match will be.
I love this guy. Pat McAfee.
Oh,
Awesome. And I'm going to go Gunther at number
Okay.
26.
Okay.
Oh, no. Did I do my math wrong? Did I not get all my guys in?
So all the Rumble interest that was.
you got Austin Theory left.
Yep, I know I do.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to do my math and see where I'm lining up.
Yep. All right. Alfred.
Now I'm going to go Braun Breaker.
Braun Breaker. They're 27.
Oh, yeah. Got to get NXT, another NXT person in there.
So with my pick at number 28, Sami Zayn.
Ooh.
Hey, what else is he doing?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Roman makes him. Maybe Roman tells him your final test is actually to win the Rumble.
Win the Royal Rumble and he fails it and gets beat up.
That's a good one.
All right. I have Josh making this last pick, but I'm going to have Clutch do it.
Yes, please.
I'm at 29.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's get a little crazy. Randy Orton.
Damn it!
Returning Randy Orton.
That's who I had number 1 returning on my list was Randy Orton.
And then
That's
at 30,
that's why I had his returning superstar too.
at 30 it's
Austin-
got to be Theory because he has to be in there. But I wouldn't put him there. I just ran out of list. But
Yes. So let's say Theory just comes in. All right.
Mhm.
Who would y'all? Because I like number 30 to be like. I think number 30 should be one that surprises everyone. So I want each of us to say who's someone in at number 30 that y'all think should come in. I'm gonna start with Josh. I'll let you go first for who number 30.
it's you would think it's The Rock, but I don't want The Rock to show up. Everyone wants The Rock.
I don't think he is.
I don't think he is
he's
either.
definitely not showing up.
I don't think he is either. But I guess a 30 spot that would really hype everyone up because it's a return would be Orton. That'd be a great return.
Mhm.
But I think what's going to happen if it's freaking Brock, I'm going to lose my mind. I'm going to cancel.
What's going to happen? Because you know he's on the advertising poster. So
Yeah.
if Lashley's still in the ring and it's like toward the end or something like that,
Brock's gonna enter. Yeah,
yeah, he's definitely gonna enter.
Yeah.
I'm willing to bet any kind of money Lesnar's gonna be in there.
Yeah, but who knocks him out? Like that's the problem with that. Does Lashley and him just knock each other out? Like, is that one of those things where, or does it one of these things where Brock just comes in just to screw Lashley over?
Yeah,
You know,
I could see it.
That's a good question. Yeah, that's a good one.
Alfred, who you got coming in at your number 30? I know you wanted Cody Rhodes.
Before they announced it.
Yeah.
Before they announced it, that is a good question. Number 30. If I had to get, I got one. Number 30, Edge.
I'm so sick of it.
it doesn't make
Edge is
sense
my
because
number 30.
but don't you think, and this really screws up the Rhea Ripley thing, which we all predicted her to win except for Clutch. Don't you think it's going to lead to Edge and Beth Phoenix versus
I predicted
Rhea?
Rodriguez.
You did, okay, yeah, just right. But don't you think this leads to Rhea Ripley and Finn Balor or whoever in the Judgment Day versus Edge and Beth Phoenix?
Yeah.
So it'd be almost impossible for Rhea to win and for Edge to, I don't know, not win, but
So call me crazy. I could see Rhea winning the women's match and entering the men's match this year. I can 100% see Rhea entering the men's match.
I mean, they've been
I can see
teasing
that.
a lot of like male.
Yeah, they've been teasing it too. They was teasing it. I was just about to say that. I mean, me
because let's say like Tozawa comes out and Rhea just beats the shit out of him like she did before, and then they're like, "Go ahead, you're in."
But this is why Randy Orton at 29 would be perfect because he has no problem RKOing a woman.
Right?
Yeah, because he did the same thing with Nia Jax when she entered the men's Royal Rumble.
Yep.
Hey, remember when Baron Corbin gave the End of Days to Becky?
Yep.
That was awesome.
Yep.
That was awesome.
All right, Clutch, who you got entering at your number 30?
Oh, you guys are gonna hate me. The Rock. And the worst part, I say you guys are gonna hate me because I want this.
You want to see it?
I want to see The Rock, and I want to see Roman versus Rock at WrestleMania.
I mean, it literally prints money. We've talked about this before in the past. The Rock versus Roman in Hollywood at Mania literally prints money for the company.
Biggest WrestleMania match since
I think that's gonna be it does, but at the same time, it's like, I mean, I'm pretty sure even before the show, because I know dang well I'm gonna be doing it. It's gonna be a lot of Cody Rhodes like shirts and everything at this event on Saturday. I think so. Cause I even ordered my shirt for Saturday, so going and everything. It's like seeing The Rock just come and take that, and they've been pushing Cody Rhodes' return with these Vigorette videos. It's like how you not gonna have him win the Royal Rumble?
I do say that they need to be very careful about how they eliminate Cody if he gets eliminated.
Mm-hmm.
Right, because that's another thing as well. Like if
there has to be something set up for that to happen.
Right.
It has to be Seth if it happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it happens, it has to be Seth.
Feud, yeah. Due to the last year, yeah, you're absolutely right on that. But
so
what we do, like I said, we won't know if Rock is going to win until he actually enters the match. If he doesn't,
who do y'all think? And my number 30 was going to be Randy Orton as well. Who do y'all think? And Clutch, I'm going to start with you first. Your final 4 competitors of the night, and then I want you to say who wins it.
Well, considering I have Rock in there.
Yeah, so Rock's 1.
Let's say Rock, Cody, Seth. I think Cody and Seth go all the way to the final 4.
Mm-hmm.
Cody, Seth, Rock, and let's say it's just a random Gunther.
Okay. And then you choosing The Rock to win it?
And The Rock win. Seth and Seth and Cody eliminate each other. Gunther has his back turned or something. The Rock flips him over. WrestleMania. There you go.
Perfect. All right, Alfred, who you got?
Okay.
Final 4.
Obviously, I got Cody winning. So
okay,
it's gonna be Cody set. It's gonna be Cody set. That's like the perfect time. The perfect final 2 for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And then Austin Theory, because they need like somebody hatred like.
Okay.
And I think Austin Theory probably entered the Royal Rumble late anyway, so he has a good shot at being one of the final 4. And the last person is probably if I had to choose is Bobby Lashley. and I can see that being a Final Four. And Cody Rhodes will win the match, and I think he's going to eliminate Seth Rollins based on what happened last year. And I think it's just going to be one of those things where the elimination is going to be. It appears Seth probably is going to win. If I was looking at it like Seth will probably win, and out of nowhere Cody Rhodes just straight eliminates Rollins, and cheers up. That happened is going to be crazy. So that'll be my Final Four.
All right, Josh.
All right. I'm going to surprise you guys. Not really. Seth and Cody start the match, like I said, like I want, and they finish the match. They're in my top two. I think that we're going to have a Finn Balor.
Oh, okay.
And this is just me fantasy booking. This is just me being a mark. I'm a just like MJF says, I'm a fucking mark.
Yeah.
Give me some Jay White. Give me some prize. Give me some Jay White. Let's do it. Let's go. Let's. I don't know why not. I don't know why.
I actually think Jay White would do really good in WWE.
Yeah, so do I.
I think there's a built-in story there with AJ being out and the OC needing a leader.
Yes.
Okay. I agree.
There's a built-in with the Bullet Club. They've mentioned Bullet Club on TV multiple times now. The rumor is Jay White is going to head over there. We didn't bring him up in the Rumble rundown. I kind of wanted to, but I was running out of spots.
Yeah,
but man,
it's okay. Sorry, I got another question after we're done. So, my Final Four is going to be Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins, Sami Zayn, and Solo Sikoa. Okay, and I think Cody and Seth knock each other out of the Rumble, and Sami Zayn wins the whole thing.
Ooh, okay.
So. The reason I am saying this is I know we were all talking about Sammy and Kevin partnering up at, Mania. But what if a storyline of Sami Zayn versus Roman Reigns for one of those titles, probably the WWE title, at Mania?
I think it'd have to be for both.
I kind of want it at Elimination Chamber instead, just because of the hometown environment for Sammy. I think it's going to be very RVD versus John Cena one night stand.
Right. Okay. If not, Cody Rhodes is going to win it, in my opinion.
I like that idea. I do want the same. We're going to get the Sami Zayn match anyway, so you're right. Clutch Elimination Chamber is the right spot for it, and it has to be for both titles. It has to be for everything. Can't just be for one. I don't like the idea, and I know they're gonna split them up anyway. Yeah. I don't like the idea of Roman wrestling and going, oh well, this title's for you, this title's for you. Come on, if you pin the champion, you should get both. And if you want to split up the titles, split them up in the draft, split them up some other way, but you cannot have him lose, and then because it diminishes the second loss, when he loses to Cody or whoever. That's ridiculous. That's why I think we will get Rocket Mania, and I'm sure you have this question, but I don't think it'll be for a title. I think that will be night one, and Cody gets night two.
Okay. Are there any names, we talked about Jay White, are there any names that we didn't say in our Rumble that you guys think come back?
There's always a possibility for Phil. Mr. Phil Brooks. There's always a possibility for Punk. Don't think it's going to happen, but there's always a possibility. It's wrestling. Yeah. No, you never know.
Yeah, my two names outside of Rock were always Arjona and my name just slipped my mind. Jay White.
Okay.
I don't know. There's some guys.
Probably not names. Probably not.
Yeah,
I was gonna say probably not names, but I can see. I can see Bad Bunny coming.
No,
Bad Bunny is a surprising entry.
No, I can see that. You know why though? Because I can see that. You know why? Because they're releasing the WWE 2K23 trailer.
I know you might be thinking the same thing. Yeah,
and he's a bonus content. He's the pre-order. If you pre-order the game, so that's a possibility. That's a good possibility.
It's crazy how nobody mentioned possibly Logan Paul entering the Rumble.
He's still hurt. That's the thing. I think he's still hurt.
They said he's going to be cleared by the end of this month.
Oh, good.
Yeah, he did say that.
So he could enter. Yeah, Logan Paul's another name we could see enter.
We haven't seen Doe. I know on the women's side, we haven't seen Doe drop in a while. Hopefully she gets her name back.
Yeah,
that's a possibility. But as far as surprises go, gosh, I mean, we didn't even name legends, and there's going to be some kind of legends in there.
I got one. I don't think this is gonna happen. But what if Shawn Michaels enters the Rumble because it's in San Antonio? 95 Shawn Michaels. You hear, you hear that music. You know how loud that crowd's gonna erupt if his music plays.
I would be all for it just to wipe the stink of his last match away. Of TX versus the Brothers of Destruction.
Oh, bad. I could see Austin. There's rumors of Stone Cold coming out. Okay. That could happen.
I can see Cena coming back in the match.
They were supposed to.
He is the cover guy for WWE. He might be in town to promote the game.
Too, yeah.
But he was supposed to wrestle Austin Theory at SummerSlam and got scrapped because he didn't want to be involved with Vince. Now Vince is back. Do you think that Cena just pulls out again? Because he pulled out for SummerSlam. He was supposed to be there.
Well, also the rumor was it was going to be Cena versus Theory. Well, now it's not. I think the rumor right now it's Cena versus Logan Paul at Mania.
Yeah, I heard that one too.
You know what I really want to see at Mania? Austin versus LA Knight.
Ooh.
Oh, Lord.
That'd be good.
Just off the promos alone.
That'd be good.
Lord.
That'd be good.
Oh, hell yeah.
LA Knight's so freaking good. I love LA Knight. Gosh, I do.
He's my early pick for Money in the Bank.
We didn't even mention him entering the match. We could see him entering too.
I mean,
I think it was Bleacher Report.
I don't think it's happening.
I doubt it happens, but we was naming legends possibly returning in for the match. I doubt it happens, but I seen a report like somebody made a prediction. I think it was Bleacher Report, if I'm not mistaken. The Great Muta.
Really?
Coming in the Royal Rumble match. I'm like, wow.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
If Vince was booking the show, it'd be Omos and then Great Khali would come out. Promise you that.
Yeah, right.
Most definitely, yeah.
Hell no. No. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for coming on this show. Josh, Clutch.
That was
means the world to us. So, all right, now you guys get to do your plugs because we always plug ourselves on this show. All right, so Clutch, where can the people find you?
You can find me on Twitter at Miami Clutch PE, and you can find me the show before this one on the very same day, fast break for Miami Heat and NBA Talk.
All right, Josh.
You can find me on Twitter, Josh Kimmel OUS. I think I'm still verified. I think I still pay for it. Inside joke with all my friends. I also host a show here on this network every single Monday night, 8:15 p.m. Mondays, called Beer and Sports with my buddy Josh Wingate. Josh, we're thinking about you, buddy. I know, we're all thinking about you. We love you, buddy. But I also do another wrestling podcast. Won't brag about it. Won't talk about it because step on it. But we do AEW. Find me on Twitter on that. I yell. I do nothing but just yell about how bad.
We would love to come on that podcast. Absolutely.
For sure. Yeah. We'll talk off air. But yeah, I definitely want to get you guys on because that'd be fun times.
Alfred, where can everyone see you trolling?
Oh, you can see me trolling on A_Matthew713 on Twitter.
Kane.
And you can follow me about my dad said Kane. You can follow me at AlexBB29, but more importantly, you can follow this podcast page, blah blah blah, at capital N, capital H, capital B to that Bard podcast. So capital NH Bard podcast. More importantly, subscribe to the Fin Talk Sports Network. All four of us have shows on it. So with that. You guys enjoy your Rumble weekend. All right. Enjoy the wrestling. We'll see who comes out. We are on the road to WrestleMania. Alfred's our only representative there this weekend because I couldn't afford a ticket.
Oh, Lord.
So, with that, baby, y'all enjoy your weekend. We will see y'all next week. We love you. Peace.